Okay, Itamix Ganatoni, good morning. It is somewhere around 07:30 in the AM on Wednesday, January 8th, 2020, in the lunar cycle Misamiko Komiatos. I've just pulled in at Sspopiikimi to do my morning round, and I've noticed there are deer trails through the snow, and I suspect bedded whitetails over here along the buckbrush. Let's see if we bump into any. I found that in the dark, this camera doesn't go into close focus well. Oh yeah, there's deer. There's deer. See, watch, I'll try to close in, but it gets dim. You can kind of see there. It's one of the whitetail has stood up. I think there's more of them bedded down in there. Yeah, at the wide frame it can take in more light, apparently. When you see the dim image, that's more like what my naked eye is looking at. Oh yeah, significant deer run. So they're back on the absent field, simultaneous to the snow returning. Okay. Didn't I say something yesterday about how I thought the snow had to do with why they left the forest? Even this little bit of snow back here on the absent field. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here. They're all bedded down and in there, but probably at least one of those herds of half a dozen here. There's a few bedded down in there, I think. Or my eyes could be playing tricks on me. Just to run out there and see whether a bunch of deer shoot up. So I'm following along a trail of mixed tracks here. At least two humans have passed by. This track, this track. They had with them a large dog. And where is his tracks? I'm not sure, but he's here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, at least 4 deer and There's those dog tracks. But those dog tracks separate out from another set of tracks, which, if I'm not mistaken, are porcupine. So lots of travelers on the Red Shale Trail in the last, I don't know, most of these tracks are pretty fresh. I'd say the last 4 hours. Most of them more recent than that. No sign of coyote. Porcupine. Deer. And out there somewhere, oh, just above, don't know if you could see that, probably not with this camera, a pair of ravens coming together just briefly in the air. Just here at the far northwest edge of the pond, where there are bullberry and honeysuckle and currant thickets, and the porcupine has gone down in there somewhere. I was just about to aim the camera in that direction and show you when I saw what I think might be an owl fly into the owl wood. It's definitely a very quiet raptor-sized bird with a relatively short tail. So we're going to go in pursuit of that. There is, however, another set of tracks I thought I could show you as well, just along the edge here. This is kind of dog and human, but there you start picking up. There's a mouse. Maybe even a couple of mice. Definitely a mouse. And maybe some vole in there. Off he goes into the thickets, where he may become owl food. Let's go see if we can find an owl in the owlwood. The only animal I've found in the owlwood so far is this porcupine, Sspopiikimi, feeding up here in the canopy. I can hear him or her munching bark. May or may not be the same animal that I was following along the trail. No owl as yet, but they're easy to miss, and I don't have a lot of time. Nobody been through here but coyote. He's hunting the same edge zone between the trees and this flood canal. Pretty much at the end of where I might encounter an owl. There was one winter an owl roosted in this scrubby tree here, and oh, looks like we got somebody up on top of that bush. Maybe I'll get the other camera out and we'll have a look. Aw, shucks. Can hear a magpie yelling, and he's kind of yelling in alarm. Oops, my thumb's in the way. All right, we're just about to get to the geese here. Bird might have been one of the shrikes. Hard to say. Not too many geese. Not too many geese at this site. Where are those mallards? This might be mallards. Let's go have a closer look, if they'll let us get closer. Some chap rode a bicycle through here recently. We got serious mountain bikers in Lethbridge, as I've stated previously. Didn't even bring my binoculars. So we're going to be relying on this camera to kind of enhance my vision, because it does increase light and telescopes, you know. A lot of canine tracks here, but no other walking footprints, so this could be coyote here. Now, whoop! I just scared this little shrew. Just caught him out of the periphery of my vision. Not on camera, unfortunately. Alright. Who do we have here? Canada geese, Sspopiikimi. Clearly. Sspopiikimi, white jaws. So, All the same, not too many. Interesting that they're all in the water this morning. They might have had a coyote pass by. Maybe the one that's been up here. No sign of the mergansers. Running short on time this morning. In fact, if I was on the ball, I'd be opening the studio in about 5 minutes. I like to get there at 8:30, but reality is most of the students don't get there till about 9 o'clock anyway, so I got a little time, but no time at the same time. Any case, I'm using this levee walk as the shortcut back to the parking lot, and this should allow us to see what the parks guys were dealing with in terms of a supposed fallen tree across the trail. I hadn't encountered that before, so wasn't sure quite what to make of it. We're almost to the end of the tree line here. I can see white-tailed deer way up ahead crossing the levee into the North Wood, as they tend to do this time of morning. For whatever reason, I get all conceited and think it's because of me. I don't think it's always because of me. So where is this tree? Is this what we're talking about, this thing? Is this bothering someone? That's not a fresh cut. No. I don't know what the parks guys were doing. I'm going to aim a different camera over here so you can see the deer, and we can get a look at them going into that North Wood. These ones are probably coming off of the wet meadows. That doesn't mean they're not the ones from... Yeah, look, there's more coming. Zoom in, zoom out. This third one crossing, and there's another one on the way. It's going a little tighter. Keep walking, because I gotta go to work. So I'm working, man. Yeah, these guys are all coming off of the wet meadows. There's another one coming up now. Wanting to. Nothing worse than getting cut off from the herd. Rather risk exposure, direct exposure to the predator than be cut off from the herd. Anybody else? Oh yes. We got another contestant. Are you coming up? You don't want to get cut off from the herd. Yeah, your herd's already come up ahead. I know. Now look. It's just you over here. You and me. Yeah, you better run. Better catch up. Holy moly. Cut off from the herd. Herd is safety, man. Even to that extent. Look, they're all waiting down there. They're all waiting for their buddies. Everybody's gonna group back up. Hey, let's make sure Dale got here. Janet, did Janet get over the levee? Alright, let's get away from this crazy 8-man thing. Mechanical ape. Cyber ape.